On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9 because I'm the one you need. What's up, guys? It happened again. You already know. You see me like this, you know what's up. Today I actually really wanted to talk about something that's affecting me too. Ooh, it's gonna like I don't like talking about stuff like that because like it always like I don't like getting like super deep and like super vulnerable because like I feel like this channel can be vulnerable, but I want it mostly to be fun. So instead of getting super like duper deep, I just want to say like I want this video to be your sign to go and do the thing that you are too scared to do. And you know what I'm talking about. My whole life, ever since I honestly like could think, which actually ever since I was 6, I could think when I was 5 and 4 and 3. But when I was 6, was when I saw like I don't know, I saw a movie or a TV show or I was watching something and it clicked in me. Like this is magic. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to make other people feel this magic that I felt. And I've always wanted to be an actress. And I never wanted to be a child actress per se because I just saw how much it affected kids and I wanted to have like a normal childhood and I wanted to like experience a normal life. And also just like the circumstances that I was under, like in the places I lived, weren't really suitable for like acting in that sense, if that makes sense. And I like kept telling myself like I won't be a child actress, but when I grow up, I will audition and I will do it. And you would think like, oh yeah, that's a really I didn't think this when I was 6, obviously, but like as I was growing more and more, like that was my excuse. Is like, oh, it's not the right time. Oh, I'm a child still, and da 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 da. And then like I grew up, and my excuses are gone. And actually, my reasons aren't reasons. They were excuses all along. They were things that were holding me back because I was so scared to commit to something that I truly loved. Because I was so terrified that in reality, the thing that I loved, the thing that I wanted to do for the rest of my life, that I would suck at and would be the thing that I would never succeed in. And that I would feel empty for the rest of my life because I wasn't good at the one thing I wanted to do since I was 6. And that kind of stumped me. Cause like I'm here, you know, I'm grown, I'm an adult, and I haven't taken any steps to becoming the actress that I want to be. And the excuse there was, oh, I don't know any shows. I don't know how to get an audition. I don't have somebody to read lines with and stuff like that. And honestly, like at this point, I'm so much more scared of failure and so much more scared of not being good at this rather than having genuinely valid reasons to not do it. And it's like honestly kind of crazy. And so if you're watching this video, I want this to be your sign of like the thing that you want to do, the thing that you have excuses for, the thing that you think you have valid excuses for or valid reasons for not doing them for. I want to tell you that they're excuses. You are so much more better than that. And if it's something that you think you can't do, really think about it. Really, really think about it. And ask yourself the question of, is this something that you genuinely can't do as of this moment, or is this something that you are making yourself think that you can't do in this moment? Because are you more scared of failure, or are you just genuinely scared that it's not working right now? And my answer from day one was I was just scared that I would fail. Acting like is such a personal thing to me. I've had just a lot of stuff around it. It's truly has always been a magical thing for me. And I guess my biggest fear is that I am not as good as I think I am, because I've never had anybody really tell me. Because I've had excuses after excuses after excuses of not doing certain opportunities that I was presented with, or not taking myself seriously, or joking with people. I've never in my life told like friends or family that acting is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I remember I did like a show one time and I was being complimented and I shrugged it off and I said, oh, but this isn't something I want to do, because I was so insecure that one person would say something negative about my acting ability, because they would realize that I was taking it seriously. And therefore, by doing that, I then lost every single opportunity for a teacher or for a professor or for anybody who has any experience in acting to come up to me and tell me genuine feedback, because there's no point in giving somebody genuine feedback if they aren't going to do anything with it. And with the way I was talking, the way I was joking around, the way I was laughing, it looked like I didn't take any of it seriously. It looked like I was just having fun and I was just good at it because I was having fun at it. But in reality, I was rehearsing for those lines every single day. I took the blocking seriously all the time. I was doing my own character research, and none of that ended up paying off because I was too insecure and I was too scared that somebody would come up to me and say that I wasn't good at something. And I mean, here I am, like years later, and I'm still nowhere near the opportunities that I wish I was near. I haven't done an audition. I haven't done an audition. I haven't been called back. I haven't even given a performance on camera yet. And it's like, I've never been a background. It's insane how this is the biggest dream of my life, how this is something I want to make a career out of, yet I haven't done anything to do so. And I want to make this video because I forgot to edit, but also because I want to hold myself accountable, because I'm screwing it up. I am so terrified of failing. I'm so terrified that I will not get a call back, that I'll be paying subscription after subscription, line after line, to realize that what if I'm not good at memorizing? What if I can't play characters? What if I try so hard and it's gonna be all for nothing and I will have to work a 9 to 5, which isn't bad, but it's not the future I envisioned for myself. I've already done 9 to 5s. I've done everything but the thing I want to do with my life. And it's like, nothing is stopping me. You know, there's nothing stopping me but myself. And so I want to make this video, I know, like, just to emphasize, like, seriously, look around the room. Who is stopping you from doing this? And before you say, oh, these people, like, really look into the mirror and ask yourself first, are you the one that's stopping me? Because the answer is yes. I've stopped myself from taking acting seriously for my whole life, and I've been giving these amazing opportunities, and I've taken them, but then I did nothing with them. I had a whole theater teacher tell me that, like, my acting is decent and if I want to go somewhere with it. And do you know what I said? I said, nah, not really. What? It was a blatant lie, because I was so scared that the moment I told her the truth, that she would see a performance in the future and then change her mind about giving me tips or feedback or instructions, or she'd come up to me and say that I sucked. And I built up this insecurity, and it affected my performance. And it not only did I set myself up for failure in the future, but I was so in my head about how I wanted to be perfect and good and prove myself to others that I failed the one performance that I got a chance at. Which is crazy. But don't worry, I mean, then later I corrected it and I actually ended up slaying the day, but I still lost the opportunity of creating this bond with my teacher and with my director, in order to get more opportunities like that. Maybe she could have given me a local community theater to go to. Maybe she could have given me a recommendation. Maybe she could have given me a show that she's working on. But I lost all of that, because I just wasn't brave enough to admit to myself that I'm my biggest enemy. I'm setting myself up for failure because I'm just so scared to not succeed. I'd rather not try than try so hard and fail. But at the end of the day, I think something that I think I need to hear and that we all need to hear is that I would rather try so hard and fail now than be 80 years old and think about the what ifs. Then be 50 years old and pretend like I still have time. And obviously, if I'm 50, like, you always have time. You could say that. But let's be so real. It's less of an opportunity, less of a chance. I feel like I'm self-aware enough, and you should be self-aware enough to understand that time is limited. And do you really want to waste your life giving yourself these excuses and giving yourself these lies of, oh, not today, oh, not tomorrow, oh, it doesn't feel like the time, oh, I need a sign from God or the universe or something? You are your own sign. Just do it. Just freaking do it. Because if you don't, nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to tell you, oh, Elizabeth, you're an amazing actress. I know this audition. Oh, Elizabeth, be a lead. No, nobody's going to tell me that. Nobody's going to tell you that. Because in this world, in this life, yes, you have people who support you. Yes, you have people who push you. But you should always be your number one supporter. You should always be your number one friend. You should be your number one advocator. You should have people who you rely on days where maybe you can't advocate for yourself and they advocate for you. But when it comes to dreams, when it comes to ambitions, when it comes to life goals, you need to do that for yourself because no one else can do it for you. Because nobody else knows. I've kept my love for acting and my genuine want to become an actress a secret for so long that I'm like, is that really what I want to do? And it is. I will swear on my life on it. I will swear the world on it. I would rather act I would give up so much just to be able to act for the rest of my life and make it a career. And probably many people would, but like, I guess what I'm trying to say is just like, I know how much I love it, but I was making so much fun of it that at a certain point, I genuinely forgot that I loved it so much. And that's the point I'm trying to make is like, if you continue to make jokes out of your dreams and your ambitions and your goals, then one day you're going to look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm a joke. Because you made yourself into a joke. It's the statistic of like, if you call yourself stupid enough times, you're going to be stupid. If you're going to make jokes if you're going to make yourself the butt of the joke, you're going to become the joke itself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't ever do that to yourself because you're so much more than that. You are so much worse than that. You can be so much more than that, and you are so much more than that. So like, take this video and please push yourself. And if you're looking for a sign, well, here the flip it is. But you shouldn't need a sign because you're your own sign. And I know sometimes life feels like it's like, oh no, now's not the right time. But it's never going to be the right time because life is crazy. And something always happens. Something's always going to pop up. Don't let it get in your way. Please. You only live once. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm really going to try this year. And I'm going to do something that I'm terrified of. Is this year I'm going to audition for things. And it's the test to see if I'm worthy, to see if I love it so much that I'm ready for the criticism and I'm ready for the backlash. But I'm also ready for what if it does succeed? I have so many what ifs going on in my brain. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't make it? That I never remember asking myself the questions of what if I do succeed? What if I do make it? What if I find the perfect role? Maybe it's not going to be the first try. What about the second or third or fourth or the 100th? The real question I should be asking myself and you should be asking yourself is, do you really want this dream or are you fooling yourself? And I did, and I realized that I really do want this. Do you? Because if you do, what's stopping you, genuinely? And if you really think about it, the answer is you. So, just do it. All right, that's all I have. So this is the video. We're holding each other accountable. And hopefully something happens. I'll see you guys later. Peace.